And that freaking LPO's like, hey, homeboy, I'm gonna get in the drive. The LPO starts driving, homies. The LPO is driving front seat, homie. The LPO starts leaning back. The LPO is driving front seat, homie. The LPO starts driving, homies. The LPO is driving front seat, homie. The LPO starts leaning back. The LPO is driving front seat. What up? What up, man? It's Garage Jim, homie. And today, man, we're getting major, homie. Today, we ain't monkeying around. I'm going over my top 10 pre-workout of 2023, homie. Daily drivers and Stim Junkie dailies. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content, fire content, coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. I hope you're feeling amazing. Hope you're feeling my energy, man. Hope you're feeling the power of God flow through you because you deserve it, man. I hope you're living from your heart, man, staying out of your head. I did top 5 nootropics already, top 5 intra-workout EAAs. I did top 8 sleep supplements, and I did top 5 protein powders. That's what I did, man. So I'm giving you all the hitters. Then last week I came through, man, with the heat, and I gave you the top 10 Stim Junkie pre-workouts. Now we're doing daily drivers and Stim Junkie dailies. You know, every year it just goes up a little in stimulants, you know, what I consider dailies, or, you know. So I want to give you dailies and Stim Junkie dailies, and I'm just kind of lumping them in one video. I'm going to link below where to get them with the discount codes to knock off some big cash. If you want them, man, and to support GGH, God bless all you, man. And if not, I'm just blessed you're here to give it 1 minute of your dang life to watch the video, man. I'm glad you're part of our channel. Not my channel, homie, our channel. Let's be a light to the world. So I'm actually gonna give you 10 brand new ones that I don't think I've ever had on the list, and then I'm gonna give you one mention that pretty much stays on the list always. So number 1, and in no particular order how much I like them, Old School Labs Blast Max. Now, Old School Labs is a company that I'm new to this last year, and they freaking came out with Blast Max. It's by far their best product, besides their vegan protein. Don't sleep on that. And it is just the sickest daily driver with freaking awesome pumps, man, and it's the whole package. Just a great energy, feel good pre-workout. They're giving you everything. Healthy hitter with the sickest pumps. That boy is a hitter formula, man. So I highly recommend Old School Labs Blast Max. They just did it right. Very original formula, man. Number 2, this one is freaking awesome. Swole AF Nutrition Fire AF pre-workout, man. It used to be called La Madrina. Now it's called Fire AF. It's a fat-burning pre-workout, but it's one of the best daily drivers I've used in my life. I think total only like 325 milligrams of caffeine. It has you feeling stimmed up. You look at the label and you're like, man, this isn't that crazy of a label. Every time I take it, I feel freaking amazing. On one, stimmed up. The stuff is awesome, man. It is a hitter formula, man. Just a great thermogenic pre-workout. Just an amazing daily driver. Swole AF, Fire AF, man. Hitter. It's my favorite product of theirs, hands down. Awesome. Number 3. This one is a true daily, man. Awesome. Unbelievable experience. Pure Us Labs Noxygen. Now, Noxygen is one of these pre-workout. I think it only yields like 275 milligrams of caffeine, true daily, and theobromine, I think. And the pumps are sick on it. I don't know if they have nitrates, some glycerol, I forget. Loaded pre, not a heavy scoop, just feels freaking amazing. That's one of these pre's you take, and you look at the label and you're like, how am I feeling this good? There's something freaking, some secret sauce hidden in here, because there's no way this label matches up. I don't know if it's the synergy, I don't know what the heck it is, but that thing, I feel amazing on it. Like, awesome training on it, man. And none of these pre-workouts have DMHA or like illicit stimulants. The most any of these might have is a riogenesis or some alpha-yo, but none of them have like the DMA, DMHA, any of that, man. They're just on the healthier side, and most of them have lower caffeine. There's a few exceptions. Number 4, Rise Supps Blackout. This is another one. Rise Blackout is my jam, homie. Like, I take Rise Blackout and I just have this feel good, mood elevation energy. It's another one with like a light scoop. I don't know if it's 12 grams, 13 or 12 gram, whatever, not heavy on the stomach. And you just have the sickest pumps. I think there's nitrates in there. The caffeine's a little higher on that one, but it doesn't feel unhealthy. You just have this amazing mood elevation, feel good energy. It's by far, if you've used Rise Gorilla, this blows it out of the freaking water, homie. I mean, not Gorilla, Gorilla, Godzilla, homie, Rise Godzilla. Awesome freaking pre-workout, dude. Do not sleep on that Rise Blackout. I kept it for myself. These are all keepers, man, for myself. If I haven't run out of them yet, I still have them. Awesome, man. That is a hitter right there. It's just a feel good. You just have this sense of well-being, mood elevation, like head high. You just feel great training on it. The next one on the list, this is a Stim Junkie Daily, not Super Stim Junkie, but Stim Junkie Daily, Insane Labs Psychotic Saw. This one right here is like an alpha-yo. It's just a nice light scoop that has you training like a maniaco. This feels closer to a Stim Junkie pre, but if you're a high stim kind of dude, like, you could take this regularly, man. Like 3 days a week, 4 days a week, maybe. You know, it's a high. They give you a bunch of servings in there. They don't short you. It's just a stim blend. You can stack pumps on it. It's so light, like 5 or 6 grams, whatever the scoop is, 6 grams or whatever. And it just has you freaking, just hits quick, does not quit, elevates your mood. The synergy of the ingredients is freaking awesome. It's my favorite product by Insane Labs. Psychotic Saw was a great drop this year, man. Really love what they did with that. I turned into an Insane Labs fan, man. I'm just a big fan of the company. The next one on the list. Now, this is probably the strongest one on the list. This is definitely the highest Stim one on the list. And this probably could have gone in either the Stim Junkie list or the Stim Junkie Daily list here, but I only had room for 10 on the other. One of my favorite pre-workouts I've ever taken, man, NutriFit Symbiot. NutriFit Symbiot, man, was such a slapper. I mean, the thing freaking kicks, and it just has this amazing freaking Stim Junkie energy. But it doesn't feel super unhealthy. It's like 1.5 alpha-yo. The caffeine's a little higher. It's got some araya. They reformulated without the DMHA. And this version blows the freaking DMHA version out of the water for me, man. I am such a fan of this. Kept it for myself. It's amazing. I just want to give an honorable mention here, as they say in the industry, to NutriFit Caraba. That's our true daily driver. It's not on the list, but I'm mentioning it because if you want like 256 milligrams of caffeine or something with sick pumps, NutriFit has both options, but I had to choose Symbiot or Caraba. Symbiot, freaking, I mean, you're flying on it. It freaking feels amazing. It's the highest end Stim Junkie Daily you can get. Let's put it that way. So it's just a great experience. If you like Extremist Cartel, El Jefe, like Stim Junkie pre without the DMHA, this is like that, man. The next one on the list, I love this one, man. I just recently reviewed it. It just made the list. Vices and Vibes Smack. Freaking awesome, awesome experience. 1.5 alpha-yo. It's got a bunch of stimulants in it, no illicit stimulants. The reason I love it is because the caffeine is at 300 milligrams. Did you hear that, homie? 300 milligrams, nice and low caffeine. Keep your dang tolerance down, and it allows the other stims to shine. Head high. I mean, leaves you literally almost higher than giraffe vagina. It is a great nootropic pre-workout. Another Stim Junkie Daily. Nice daily because of the low caffeine, but it lets the other stims shine. Great experience, man. I love Vices and Vibes Smack. The next one on the list, this one came out this year, man, and I was a big fan. This thing slapped. Another Stim Junkie Daily. Bucked Up Mother Bucker. By far, Bucked Up's best product, in my humble opinion. It is a awesome Alpha Yo caffeine pre-workout. I think there's 400 milligrams of caffeine, so it's like on the highest end you want of any kind of Stim Junkie Daily or whatever. The Alpha Yo shines, and I did a sick review on it. I've reviewed all these, obviously. And, well, not obviously, homie. I don't mean to talk to you like that. I reviewed them all, and so you can check my individual reviews. You know, Redcon 1, Black Ops came out, and then Bucked Up came out, Rise came out with Stim Daddy. Out of all the mainstream Stim Junkie pre's, this Bucked Up was by far my favorite. The Total War, they had to throw in the GBB, and the Rise Stim Daddy didn't hit. This mother bucker hit the spot, man. This boy was freaking awesome. I just highly recommend it. It just feels amazing to train on and has you going. Very nice Stim Junkie Daily, but it's still something you can use regularly without the illicit stimulants, man. Really nice right there. This next one right here is one of the best pre-workout. One of my, I don't like to use the word best, but it's one of the best, homie. One of my favorite pre-workouts I've ever used, man. This has a special place in my heart. Performix Labs Hypermax 3D. At the full dose, in 2 scoops, an amazing Stim Junkie Daily. The boy is freaking fire, just hits the spot. Not super unhealthy, definitely Stim Junkie, but Stim Junkie regular use. I think it's 400 milligrams of caffeine, couple Alpha Yo, a little Araya, and the pumps. 3D pump. The pumps are ridiculous on it, fully loaded. At 1 scoop, it's a freaking sick standard daily driver, even with good pumps at that. So even at 1 scoop or 2 scoop are both daily, depending if you want daily or Stim Junkie Daily, all inclusive with the pumps. One of my favorite pre-workouts I've ever used in my life, man. Performix Labs Hypermax. Always hits the spot, and it's always consistent. The next one on the list, man, Panda Supps. I had to choose a Panda pre, man, because they have hitter after hitter, and it was a no-brainer for me, man. Goblin's juice was one of the best pre-workouts, man, I've taken all year. It just left me feeling amazing. Panda Maniaco, Panda Dysphoria. You out there eating that Beijing beef with that lo mein hitter, man, side of orange chicken. I'm over there pumping iron with the Goblin's juice, man. It's called Rampage Goblin's juice. Now, they've had Rampage before. The newest Rampage with the Goblin's juice, it was a limited run, but I've heard they're doing a second run of it, so it's gonna be around for a minute. Again, I'm linking all these below where to get them with discount codes, so you can still get the Goblin's juice, and it is my favorite Panda pre I've ever used. Stim Junkie Daily, it is just hits the spot, man. Great freaking pre-workout, man. Love it. That's 10. The last one is my honorable mention, because those were 10 that were new of 2023. So the other one I just want to add on there, which has been on my list for now 3 years in a row, Huge Supplements Wrecked. Their original Wrecked, well, it's version 2 now. Just a sick, one of the best daily drivers in the game. 325 milligrams total caffeine from 2 sources. Sick pump formula. That one pretty much always stays on my list, so that's the honorable mention because the other 10 are new. So I just wanted to make sure you knew Wrecked continues to freaking be a king in the daily driver world of pre-workout. So love it, man. All these are amazing choices. You got everything from true dailies to up the level as high as you want, up to the NutriFit Symbiot. The lowest level on there is probably the Blast Max or the Noxygen as far as stimulation, and then everything in between. Hit the dang like button, hit the dang subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.